From Mesmerized Online, headline, Mauricio impresses in Mets 2-1 win over the Mariners. As you know, Ronnie Mauricio was called up on September 1st. He's now part of the Mets roster. With the calendar flipping to September, the Mets began the three-game series with the Mariners on Friday. And as you know, the Mariners are in first place in the American League West. The first game of the series marked the official beginning of the youth movement in Queens as Brett Beatty was recalled from AAA Syracuse along with Ronnie Mauricio, who made his big league debut batting ninth and playing second base. The Mets bats were quiet early on, but the team pulled ahead late to secure a 2-1 win. Mauricio made an emphatic statement in his first plate appearance as a major leaguer, leading off the bottom of the third inning. He smoked a ball into right field at 117.3 miles per hour, which resulted in a stand-up double. He wound up advancing to third base, but was unable to score as Logan Gilbert set down the Mets' 1-2-3 hitters in order. Mauricio recorded another hit later in the game, a ground ball up the middle, giving him 2 hits in what was an impressive debut. Mets starter for the game was Kodai Senga. Senga's been great. He has been great. Awesome. With the tough task of pitching against a Mariners team that just set a franchise record for most wins in a month, and their offense has been insane. Completely, totally insane. For the bulk of the game, it appears as though another phenomenal start by Senga would be wasted with the opposite number, Gilbert pitching a shutout through 5 innings. Brandon Nimmo finally put the Mets on the board, though, as he led off the 6th inning with a solo homer, his 20th of the season, to put the Mets even with the Mariners at 1 apiece. Now, Mauricio looked really good tonight. I mean, he looked like a kid that he wasn't nervous. I mean, that's the one thing we could say about him in this first game in the major leagues. He did not look nervous, which was great to see. I need to see more of him. I wasn't able to watch the game because the Mets were on Apple TV. So I'd like to get a real good sense of him starting tomorrow, and just get a sense of how he carries himself on the field, how he carries himself, at the plate, and just he looks awfully familiar as a player. I can see the sort of similarities to Alfonso Soriano, which I've heard several times from a few online experts. It's very similar to Soriano. He kind of has that same gait that Soriano had when he ran. Now, the thought is that Mauricio does not have the kind of speed that Soriano had, but they kind of move kind of similarly, just around the field. Again, from Mets Mariners. In his first game in the big leagues, Mauricio is the player of the game. Not only did he look comfortable at the plate, he also looked comfortable in the field, finding himself in the middle of several crucial plays. The hope is that he can keep up this performance down the stretch, as Mets will get to see what they have in their highly touted prospect. A couple of things about him. He's 22 years old. He's a switch hitter, so he can play every day. He should play every day down the stretch, the last part of this month. Stat of the game. According to Sarah Langs, Ronnie Mauricio's 117.3 miles per hour, double in the third inning, was the hardest first career hit by any player in the StatCast era. Not only that, it was also the hardest hit ball in play by any Met during the entire 2023 season. With one swing of the bat, Mauricio demonstrated the power he possesses that Mets fans will be hoping to see more of during the final month of the season. So, we'll see. It was a terrific debut by a young guy that we've all been clamoring for. So, great start. Want to see more of him. I will say it's tough to judge a player in September. But he's going to get his feet wet, and that is the number one thing for him in particular. So, let me know what you think about this video. Of course, please subscribe to the Prospect Hut, and I'll see you later.